Lessons learned from the biggest flip I've ever done. Well, biggest flip, like, not like scope of work wise, but um, like value wise, right? So usually I try to stick to like houses that are going to be worth like 100 to 200K, right? Just because it's um, usually easy to sell, right? First time home buyer area. So um, I guess to start off with, I have my like normal criteria, right? So for those houses, I'm always like 3 bed, 1 bath, at least 1,000 square feet, not on the main road, city water, sewer, basement, and garage, preferably, right? And also brick. Those are kind of like my criteria, just because I know that's the houses that usually sell the quickest, right? So this project, the biggest project I've ever done, it almost fit everything but a few of those, right? So not to say that it was like a mistake, but I like deviated from it, right? And at the same time, we did make money on the flip, so it's not like it was bad flip, but it could have been better, right? But like I said, this is like the lessons learned from it, right? So I went against my main rules, right? So the house didn't have a basement, and it was on septic, and it had a well, right? So I broke my rules, essentially, right? And along with that, the house was really hard to comp because pretty much all the houses in the neighborhood were different, and everything that was similar was not updated and has been like there was no actual comps in the actual neighborhood, right? So it was super hard to comp. All the houses were different, but it fit all the other stuff that like in my criteria, right? And then probably the biggest lesson learned from this house was houses that sell at this price point, people expect to have a master bathroom, right? So the house was 3 bed, 2 bath, but at that price point, people would expect the second bathroom to be essentially a private bathroom for the master bedroom, right? That was like the number one feedback we got from there, and along with the basement. That was some of the other feedback, right? So you live, you learn. Rule number one, don't ever lose money. Didn't lose money, made money on it, so it's good. But just kind of like reflecting back on it, if I were to do it again, I guess, yeah, would I do it again? And that's like a yes and no answer, right? So yes, if it's in like a neighborhood, let's say in like the middle of Troy, where all the houses are the same, all the houses are $500,000, and I have perfectly clear comps, and it fits all my criteria of obviously it's going to fit 3 bed, 1 bath, right? It's probably going to be like 2,000 square feet. It's going to be like 4 bed, 3 bath, whatever, right? So it's definitely going to fit all that criteria. So I would do it again in a case like that where it meets that criteria. But then again, why I say no is with that same money that I would have in that flip, I could probably flip 5 to 6 houses that are the regular, let's say $100,000 houses, right? So by doing 5 or 6 of those houses, it does sound like more work, but at the same time, I'd be making probably 2 times more profit on those 5 to 6 houses, and I'm also splitting up my risk by 5 to 6 times, right? So that's, I think, super important. So if I had the option to do one expensive flip or 5 to 6 smaller houses, I would always do 5 to 6 smaller houses just for that reason. So those are some of my lessons learned. What are some of your awesome lessons learned that you have came across either flipping houses or rentals or whatever? I'm curious. Drop in the comments below and have a good one.